you need a breakthrough during the fast, this is for you. A few years ago, my wife decided to clean out her packed closet. And she showed me when I got home, babe, look, I threw out bags of clothes, all of these clothes you need to take down and throw out or give away. And look at my closet. She opened her closet door, and in her closet, all of this space that had been taken up by different clothes and outfits and shoes, now almost all of the room, half of the closet was totally cleaned out and emptied out. And I told her, babe, that's amazing. That's a lot of hard work to go through all that. Good on you. And then she stopped me and she said this. She said, isn't it great that I got rid of all that old stuff so now I can go out and buy some new stuff? And I paused for a moment when she said that after laughing. And I thought, that's exactly the spiritual truth that God wants for us. All of our lives are filled with so many different things. But when we come to Christ, there's things in our life that are part of the old that what God wants us to do is actually do the work and say, God, this no longer has a place in my life. This lust no longer has a place in my life. This old relationship no longer has a place in my life. This faulty thinking about my identity no longer has a place in my life. All of these things that hold us back need to be taken out so that we make room in our life for all of the new things that God has. God has new identity for you. God has new relationships for you. God wants to take that worry and put peace now in your life. But God has called us to do the work of taking some of those old things out so that we can make room for the new. And this is exactly what Ephesians chapter 4:22 says. Put off your old self. Get rid of those old ways and old things and old thinking, which belongs to your former manner of life and is corrupted through its deceitful desires. That's who you used to be. Those are the clothes you used to wear. But you've been changed by Jesus is what it's saying. And to be renewed in the spirit of your minds and to put on the new self, new mindset, new attitudes, new way of living, created after the likeness of God in true righteousness and holiness. I really believe that during this fast, God wants some of you to evaluate your life and say, are there things in your life, in your mind, in your relationships, are there practices that you have that God wants to bring so much more, but you haven't created any room for Him? And so for you to have the breakthrough that you want and that God wants for you, the peace, the love, the restoration, the mental clarity, that God is saying, what are those things in your life that you need to get rid of so that He can bring His new? I pray that this word encourage you and challenge you. And I pray that during this fast and this year, 2025, you would have the biggest breakthroughs you've ever had so that you can live the life that God has been calling you to live. God bless you.